Hi, everybody. It's Mitch from Grandpa's Backyard. So if you remember, in our tomato series, our heirloom tomato seed series, we germinated them, what was it, 1st of February? And we planted them, the last video, I think it was number 6 in the series, the 21st or 2nd of April. And it was chilly out, I remember. I was all bundled up. And now it's the 25th of August. It was 100 degrees today. And there's our little beauty. This is a black crim that we grew from seed. And she is healthy. And she has tomatoes everywhere, deep, everywhere, all here at all different stages, all the way up to the top. We'll get tomatoes off of her until Thanksgiving at least, maybe Christmas. That is a healthy plant. So this alone can feed a family of 2 or 3, but we have other ones to show you too. And as if you remember, we put micronutrients in. I showed you how to put the micronutrients, the Grandpa's Backyard micronutrients, just the stuff over 47 years that I've figured out what to do, and put them in the hole, and happy. I water them once a week. And everyone always says, no, you don't. And I said, yes, I do, once a week. I don't have the patience to water them anymore. So their soil goes deep, and their soil is wonderful. Steph, if you get a picture of the soil right there. This is 47 years of cultivating soil, full of fun stuff. The nice thing about gardening is everything you put in, you're going to get it out if you do it right. And if you're going to do it, then do it right. If you're going to do it half-ass, or you don't want to make that kind of commitment, then don't do it. But if you do it, the reward is ridiculous. So I planted 9 trichome trees, tomato trees, 9 seeds, and we planted 9. Well, we only have 7 now. 2 of them were different varieties that I was trying. Too hot. The first couple 100-degree days, they let me know they weren't going to be happy. So we pulled her out, and then the one back there too. But we still have black crim, black cherry, which is taking a little beating down here from the heat. There's a black cherry. Let's split it open. Look at that tomato. That's killer. I come out here every night and eat 6 or 8 of these. I'm 70 years old. I love eating this stuff. I want to make it to 80 and then 90. You get me? Anyway, black cherry. My first favorite, black crim. Second, black cherry. Northern Mediterranean. You'll find it Southern Mediterranean some too. But you talk heat tough. I mean, look at these plants. Look at this monster. That's 9 feet tall. Boxcar Willie. This thing, its whole job is to make tomatoes for you. That's all it does. Look at these. Steph can go around, pan around, but look at these tomatoes. And there's hundreds of them on here. Steph, go around and show everybody, would you? Yeah, look at them all up here. Look at them all hiding in there. They're everywhere. Look at all the different colors. These are ripe. This beautiful red. Look how beautiful that is.
Smells really good.
Beautiful tree. It's probably 9 feet tall, I would say. But look at all the growth. That's how you know a healthy tomato tree. There have to be 40 tomatoes up here in some little stage. Look at them, little itty bitty, whatever. Look at these little branches. They're not even heavy enough to hold a tomato. Look at them all. There's 4 more. Anyway, if you're going to grow tomatoes, do it right. This is a Cherokee chocolate. And this is one of my favorites too. Let's see if, oh, here we go. There, Cherokee chocolate. Look at that. That's about 8 ounces. You couldn't find, there's nothing this healthy in any supermarket, period. There just isn't. Not sprayed with anything. All natural food for fertilizer. Bone meal, blood meal, green sand, azomite, volcanic stuff. Stuff that if they need it, they'll come and get it. But this is what you get. Look, 8 feet tall. Look at this monster. What a beauty. What a beauty. Around this backside step, there's a ton of tomatoes. See, look how she's taken a beating from the 105-degree days we had. But look how she produces still. I mean, everywhere. Anyway, she got fed, as they all did, June 15th. The phosphorus is root and fruit, mostly fruit. And flower up in fruit. And the potassium is just the general overall health, strength, because these have to be strong plants. And if you notice, the one thing you don't see are tomato worms. In 48 years almost, I've had 2 tomato worms. And I'm pretty sure they came from store-bought tomatoes. I'm pretty sure. But the whole point is they won't mess with a healthy plant. And the healthier, the better. And the bigger, the better. Because if you're old, you don't want to be on your knees picking your tomatoes. I grew these for me, like I do the fruit trees too. Because if it doesn't happen right in here, it's not going to happen. You know, there's nobody to do it for me. So I want all my fruit right here, so I just have to lazily walk along and do it. And it doesn't take, you know, some Harvard scientist to figure it out. I mean, it's just very simple. But again, you have a different perspective when you hit 70, don't you? You people know what I'm talking about. So anyway, I think that's it on the update. And we'll check back in a couple more months. But if you haven't seen the series, go back to number 1. You'll see when we started with the little seeds and we germinated them. We put them under the lights in the barn they were under there for 5 weeks or so. And then brought them out here a week after taxes, and we planted them and put micronutrients in the hole. They zipped up like this, fed them once in mid-June, won't feed them again, no need to. Everything they have, they could want. And the nice thing about the nutrients too is I put them now on the outside. So when I pull this thing up, I get to look at the roots and see where the root structure is. And late in the season, the roots will come out here. So if I have fun stuff, it's just fun to see how big they get, how strong they are. You know, they tell you they're living. I mean, they tell you whatever you need to know, just look at them. They're so unlike a person. You know, there's no BS here. I mean, these things are for real. If they're yellowing leaves, hey, we need something, you know, and that could be a dozen things, but, or whatever. Anyway. Okay. Thank you very much. Nice talking to you, and we'll talk to you next time.